It's Miyoko from Japan. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, the last live stream of 2024. Oh my gosh. We are here. Wait, today is not this one. Of course. Today's December 29th here. 29, 30, 31. 3 days and 2024 is gonna end. Like, wow. Hello, one person. Let's just wait for others. This is the last live stream, and I hope that people will show up. I wanted to come earlier. I was up. Oh, hello, Matthew. Thanks for coming. I wanted to come earlier, but I was so slow today for some reason. It's a cycle, you know. Beautiful lady. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'm a female, so I have cycles, right? Like a female cycle, and right now I'm in the phase of like feeling hot, like hot body, and also like I feel kind of foggy in the head. But anyway, until everyone get together, let's talk about something. Oh, I saw this horrible news today in South Korea. The plane crash. Did you guys see that? It's horrible what happened. Like it's unlikely that there are survivors except for the two. I mean, like they can only like assume right now, but like they somehow caught like birds when when they were ready to land. There were some birds some crashed with the birds or something, and then when they decided to land, and then the gear or whatever didn't get lower or something. I don't know how planes work, but yeah, like some technical difficulty was there, like issue was there, and they had to slide down, and then they wanted to avoid crashing into a house or something, and then crash into the wall or fence or something. I have to wait for the full report, but I feel terrible because I thought that we heard some plane crash story the other day, like just very recently, and there's this another crash, and it's not really about the number of the victims, but the tragedy like quickly happens in your life, like people's lives just taken away like that, and they all have families, you know, and I can't imagine happening like, you know, things happening like that. What? Yeah, just look at. I'm pretty sure you can find what happened in South Korea, like the plane crash. Just search it on X. I'm still, like they're collecting information right now, and I can't say anything right now. I just hope that there are more survivors. Terrible. Oh, hi, Yoko-san. Hello. Thank you so much for coming. This is the last live stream of the year. Ta-da! This is so thin. Like, today we don't have information. This is from Christmas Eve. It's like, you can't really tell. It's a little more. It's really, really thin. It's talking about, oh, I don't have a Trump pen here today, but America nuclear weapon usage. They're gonna communicate with Japan. What does it say? Oh, first time to write about it clearly. Their policy is now expand. The deterrence is expanded. I hope I'm correctly translating. But yeah, they're like both Japan and the U.S. Thinking about the deterrence against China and North Korea. Nuclear umbrella strengthened, and they're explaining the system there in this. Yeah, so not only that your own country is attacked, so in this case America, it's not only that case, but when your alliance is attacked also, policies like this shows that they're gonna revenge, right, against the aggressor or attacker. So that's good. Good for Japan. Well, what caught my attention is this news here. Okay. Sexual pictures. AI generating website, 18 million times view. 18 million views. Japan in the past year. It's like it's proliferation of victimhood and so on. So basically talking about deep fake and how people are using it for sexual reasons. And in Japan, it seems it's 18 million times, and it's the we are the third place in the worst ranking in the world. The worst is the US. Second worst is India, and then Japan. But the crazy thing is that, as I said before, our population isn't as big. We are like 1/3 of America, and compared to India, we are very small, right? Population is very small. So anyway, hello. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you. Man, what a year, guys. Today's like they're talking about OpenAI and ChatGPT. Like they are now changing to like they want to profit now. Like they're changing their company. They talk about it, but yeah, stuff like that. And Trump here. Trump's TikTok ban. He's going to postpone it. Interesting. That's interesting because I thought that he would be very strict against China and Chinese influence, but I guess it kind of changed the game when he needs following from young people. Yeah. Other than that, so nuclear weapon usage expanded, right? Like shared with Japan, and also TikTok ban postponed, and AI, and then it's just Japanese things. Oh, North Korea in Ukraine, in the war, right? Like North Korean soldiers are dispatched through Russia, like they are joining on the side of Russia, and allegedly over 1,000 North Korean soldiers died in the past week. Like, damn. It is really horrible that North Korean people, like as I might have told you before, in Fukuoka Prefecture, in my prefecture, we held an event recently. Was it on the 14th or so this month? We invited this North Korean guy that escaped from North Korea in 2005, and he shared his experiences with us and how North Korea is back home and so on. And we heard a lot of stories from him, and it's horrible what they're doing. And basically, like, North Korean people don't have human rights. Like, they don't have I think he said that, like, they don't have the expression like human rights because they don't have it there, right? And yeah. And so basically, like, under Kim Jong-un, like Kim family regime, they don't have human rights. Like North Koreans in North Korea, they don't have human rights, and they flee and so on. And in this case, the people are dispatched to the front line of the war, like somebody else's war. All of a sudden they have to go there, but if they do it, then their debts are gone. So they do it. And the premise itself is already horrible. Like, it's such an unfortunate situation, right? Like they are poor. Those military people too, they're not fed enough to begin with. And then they're sent to the war without training and so on, basically making them vulnerable. They are trained in certain ways to be strong. They are good combat soldiers, but like it's different in real war, right? So they need to be trained in a specific ways, but they're not trained like that. They're just sent to the battlefield and they just die. And I feel like that's what Russia does, though. Like that's what Putin does, to use those people as their human shield to protect Russians, so that he doesn't get his number like a support rate doesn't go as low as it should and so on. So yeah, but I feel like Westerners don't care though. I feel like Asians are just forgotten in general. Like you don't even care probably. Not you guys, but like Westerners in general. I don't think they even think about. There are like Asians, like Mongolians, for example, that are colonized by Russia today. There are Saha and Buryatia and Oilat Kalmuik. So they are like 3, I think, nation states. Yeah, they are Mongolians under Russia. And Russia is like, yeah, Russia is Russia, but it's not Russia. And North Koreans too, they are sent to the war. And other, those Asians though, or any other nation states that are under Russia's, like Putin's regime, they are massacred. And that's what I realized this year too. Like I got to talk to people like that through the forum that I attended, and also my husband interviewed those people, and I was a translator, so I got to hear all the stories. And it is possible. Like there are so many things in the world that needs to be in the light, to get a full picture of what really is going on in the world. Because when you only look at the leaders, you don't get it. Yeah. Something is stuck in my nose. No nose, no throat. But anyway. Oh yeah, Christmas. How was your Christmas, guys? For me, what did I do? I went to a Spanish restaurant. Wait, after that? Oh, okay. So the last live stream and then Christmas and today, right? So I didn't talk about Christmas. Okay. So my husband took me to a Spanish restaurant, and it was in a course. So yeah, I felt really fancy and I felt like a rich person, sitting there like, yeah, what's next, and using knife and fork, which is rare for Japanese people. We just use chopsticks usually, so yeah. But I'm wait, super chat, thank you. I forgot what I was gonna say. ロバートさん、はじめまして、ロバートです。よろしくお願いします。京都となんて読むんだそれ、最強市に住んでました。My thanks to the Japanese people for letting me live there during Abe-san's tenure. Cool! Thank you for coming to this stream, and thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it very, very much. You lived in Kyoto? That's cool. I've lived in Osaka, like for my university. I went to this university called Kansai Gaidai, which was like in the middle of Osaka City and also Kyoto prefecture. So like I was in the middle. So I sometimes went to the city of Osaka and then I went to Kyoto. So that was my life back then. But that's cool that you spent your time there. I bet it was beautiful there. Thank you, thank you. And Abe, what is tenure? There are so many vocabs that I don't know yet. It is crazy. And now, well, I'll talk about it later. But why is it tenure? Tenure. This is the life that I have. Like, this is my life, you know. I need to, oh, so, yeah. Okay, the period. Okay. I need to always look up what some words mean. And yeah, when I'm lazy, I just throw it in the translation app. But yeah. Oh, super chat! Thank you so much for super chat, Metal Beast. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's your third time to give me super chat, I guess. It says 3. Nice. Yes, 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 yes. So Christmas. Oh yeah. So yeah. Oh, speaking of English though, did you guys see the post, like essay like post of mine, which I posted before going to sleep? So earlier today for you, I posted something on X, and I basically shared my experience, you know, and I gave my Japanese perspective on America and Trump in general, and how it's like my life journey and how America is, and yeah. So, and writing that, I actually had to use, people complimented me, you know, for my eloquency, but I actually had to depend on AI, you know. I use I use Grok and Gemini, and depending on my purpose, I use both and ask them to enhance my English or correct grammar and so on. And that's why it sounds good. But the structure and so on, though, that's something that I just give to those services, you know. So they basically write English or correct English. So yeah. But I'm really thankful because it really makes it easier to communicate with people overseas, you know, like more, like less things are lost in translation, and also like it's just compact and simple when I use those apps, you know. And also through that, I'm actually learning a lot of like new words that I will have to learn, right? Like obviously I want to convey those things that I put in those services. And so I should know those words. So I'm learning like that recently. So it's really interesting what I'm doing now. But anyway, oh, another super chat, thank you. I lived in Kyoto when I studied at Kansai Gaida. You went to Kansai Gaida? What? What? I also lived in Nishiwaki, which is in Hyogo. Is Japan back to rotating prime minister again? Is Japan back to rotating? Oh yeah, could be, but only this particular one, Ishiba, is just not popular. He's just not popular. And many conditions just made him become a prime minister. So Takaichi, the prime minister close to Abe, she actually could have won the last time. But the thing is that her supporters are so aggressive that just like MAGA people are now kind of, it's not like they are divided, but they're crazy people, like really extreme people right now, right, over the visa and so on. So people are fighting inside the community, right, like inside MAGA community. Just like that, like the supporters of Takaichi can be really, really aggressive. And I have a feeling that Chinese like bots, you know, like fake accounts are probably there to agitate the division. I can sense that because it's just unnatural. But yeah, those supporters are so aggressive that they kept attacking other LDP powers like Kishida faction and other factions. And so like basically even like in the first place, Takaichi is not good at communicating with other members to begin with, and then on the top of that, their supporters were attacking other faction people or other kinds of people inside LDP, and Takaichi didn't, like, she couldn't effectively stop them, so other people didn't want to vote for her, if you know what I mean. So, but anyway, yeah. お久しぶりです。お久しぶりです。日本の財務省なんとかしてほしいです。なんとかしたいですね。なんとか経済を良くしてほしいですね。いい加減にね。Gonna still keep on Yoko-san to get rumble. What do you think about the recent MAGA civil war on Twitter surrounding the H-1B visa and immigration in general? The problem that I have with that controversy is that people pretend to be talking about the same thing, but they are actually referring to many different topics. So like the debate is not in the form of a debate. It's just people just throwing each other whatever they want to say, and it's seriously a waste of time, in my opinion. And I think that people should. I'm an outsider, like it's not gonna affect them. So just, just accept, just hear me out as an outsider, right? Trump, people should, in my opinion, Americans, like those MAGA people, self-claimed MAGA people, should believe in Trump and Elon Musk more, because they're the top people, like the top of the top of American society, and they've seen all these things, including the problems inside the US. And they should know how to solve the issues and the directions that they want to take. It is exactly something that you guys voted for, and I wouldn't doubt what they're doing. Like people tend to forget the fact that Melania was an immigrant, right? And all these people, even the wife of J.D. Vance is Indian, right? And like now people are surprised, like how they think about legal immigrants, like legal immigrants, and if they are high skilled, they can contribute to America. But the thing, I think the important thing is the selection process, right? I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know, I'm not an expert on visa, so I have no idea. But like when I listen to all these debates, like what people are concerned about is that level of those skilled workers. They are complaining that those people are not highly skilled like they should be. So then you need to revise, like you need to, do something about the system, right? It's not about Indian people. It shouldn't be about Indian people. Indian people are just, using it in the way that they can. And it's about your legal system that you need to take care of, rather. And some people that commented to me, replied to me, somebody was saying that, those Indians they hire, basically like some company hire some Indian as a manager, and then that manager hires a bunch of other Indians. And I'm like, like Indians are just doing their job in the way that they can, like, and the connections that they have. Of course, they're going to be Indians, and if you want to do something about it, then American people need to be more proactive to stop that from happening. Or if you can't help it, you have to go talk to the lawmakers, or like what you call like congressmen in your country, right? Like I have issues with my own country, right? And some people talk about Kurdish problems, for example. I directly go talk to the people I have and listen to what's really happening behind the scenes, right? And I get the information, and it makes sense what our representatives are saying. So like, oh, okay. Like I'll just let them. I just let them do their job, because everything is a process and it doesn't get like quickly change like they do in dictatorship country. So yeah, but people, I do think though that Elon Musk, like, both sides are frustrated in my eyes. Elon Musk is annoyed by those people that are saying like, oh, H1B visa abuse, blah blah blah. But these people are frustrated about at Elon Musk too. But so like in that case, I think that if Elon Musk if he wants to be involved in politics, I think he needs to learn a way to approach his people, because politicians or those who are like public figures that have political influence power, they, like, at least in my country, they have a different tone of speaking, like to be more loving or accepting and so on. But Elon Musk is just Elon Musk. So I feel like that's making things worse. But it's enjoyable on X though, at least, like, because it's just people being like brothers and sisters to each other, casually talking to each other like their families. So it's not all bad, in my opinion. But I just hope that people will not discriminate Indians too much, because there are really high skilled people too. And yeah, it's just not productive to discriminate. And I do agree with some people saying like, oh, now Indians are replaced, like, America had Jewish problem and now it's Indian problem. And I do agree with that, because how people are reacting is the same. It's the same flow. Elon doesn't care if anyone likes him. Yes, I agree. So I guess that's what he has in common with Trump, you know. It's not okay. It's not a big deal. It is a violation of the law, and they do it and get away with it. So again, it's a violation of the law, but you make the law in the way that can be violated. Good laws don't get violated. Like in my country, for example, a good example is that those who come to Japan illegally, there are people like that. Like, we are surrounded by the ocean, but they can still fly here. But those who can afford to get on a plane, apply for refugee, they want to be refugees here. But I do understand there are real refugee type, because I'm friends with agents from, that who flee from CCP China. But there are others like African people or some sort, or maybe was it like Bangladesh or somewhere? Like some people come here and their original visa expires. So then they apply for refugee. I don't know how, but they apply for it. And originally they were able to apply for the refugee program, or like the visa, I don't know what's called, like a refugee. They could apply to become a refugee many times. And like when it is, while during the time that it is getting processed, they could stay here legally. So it was not like, so they were abusing it, they're violating the system that in the meantime they apply, they can be here. So that's how they were extending their stay here. But our country, our government noticed that. And they recently changed that recent years. They changed it to 3 times, up to 3 times that they can apply. And then if they fail, they have to go back or go elsewhere, so that sort of things. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Vivek and Elon certainly changed a lot since the election, didn't they? That I guess that's true. But I think it's, Trump changed too. Trump was saying like, oh, the war between Russia and Ukraine, we are gonna end in 24 hours. Where did that go? It's like, I've helped a lot of elections in my life. So I know the election talks and real policies. It can be different. In campaigns, you can exaggerate, to show the direction effectively. So, yeah. I think what's important, I think, is that what kind of America do you want to establish, in politics, always like you have to face all the problems and obstacles, including those who oppose to you. So it's impossible to get the things that you want perfectly. I'm learning that as an activist myself. I do political activities and also I'm a lobbyist too. So I understand what it's like to, like I hear politician side as well. And there's some reality, And as for America, at least seen from here in Japan, I'm rather upset that America headhunts all these good brains from other countries. It's like exploiting for themselves. Seen by me, another country. Like I love America, but hey, like our good people leave our country to go contribute to the American society. Like our engineers and everything, like I said in the short video that I posted on X. It's how it is. That it's the American dream, and also like America had the working culture in America is just different. It's not that Japanese people don't care about working hard. It's just our identity. We are so serious. We feel guilty if we are not working, if we are not improving ourselves. We feel guilty. So that's why we have to keep working 24/7. But in America, what's different is that if you have the ability or knowledge, you can get promoted, or you get resources to develop what you're doing more. People invest in you and so on. More flexible in the US. But over here in Japan, for example, everything is just, we have to follow the manual, and we have to follow these like cultural steps. And also age is a big factor. And so it's always those that are older than you that need to get promoted first and so on. And if you have abilities, like better abilities than those who are up above you, then you're gonna have a problem. Because you can't do anything about it. Your talent just goes to waste in a lot of the cases. So yeah, it's different like that. USA, USA. In English, we have the phrase brain drain. Yes, that's what I talked about in the short video. It affects more rural areas in the US as well. Oh, true. Because they go to urban areas, right? I think the same goes to Chinese Americans also. There are a lot of more Chinese Americans than Indian Americans who dominate top universities in the USA, especially in the San Francisco and New York City. I can imagine. See, that's the biggest thing that I am cautious of about America. That people are so, like some of the MAGA people are so busy attacking Indians. And however, India as a country is, well, they are in a neutral place actually. They are sometimes like they're part of BRICS even, but like they're part of our free and open Indo-Pacific strategy. We want to take them over here, right? Like over to our side. But China is the very enemy that we are fighting against, right? And there are a lot of Chinese immigrants, like somebody said here, that inside the U.S. there are so many Chinese people, and some fled from CCP, like their authoritarian state. They want freedom, so they just fled, right? But others still have Chinese mentality. They are loyal to Chinese Communist Party. And there's a doctor account, like American doctor, I think, on X, and I follow him, but he shares the pictures of Chinese people in America practicing their communist China things, like celebrating communist China, like Chinese Communist Party and so on. And it is horrifying. In addition to that, recently, was it last year? I don't remember when, but in the world, there are so many Chinese police stations, right? As I said before, there's one in Tokyo and one in here in my prefecture. Somehow, what a coincidence. But yeah, we're watched, and they watch Chinese people in Japan and control them, and they are violating the sovereignty of each country, and they do that. And America, of course, is one of the targets, and they do that. And I would much rather talk about Chinese people than Indian people, because again, it's about the process, like how visa works. So if you improve it somehow, that's gonna fix the problem. It might take a while, but that's what I think, at least. But Chinese people, like, they are silently invading into your country. They are silently invading to my country. So that's the biggest thing that we should be actually tackling. Oh, Yoko Tax, thank you, bird up, bird up, bird up. My bird is sleeping there. my cute what you call a shoebill stork stuffed animal still sleeping. Thank you so much. Yoko, what do you think of SoftBank's 100 billion investment in the USA? I think I talked about it last week or so, but I don't trust the South Korean guy. Is he even South? I don't even know. Like Korean guy. He's not even Japanese. So yeah, it's not like a racism thing. It's just that he has a record of suspicious moves, like a scam kind. I don't know exactly, but he collects money for something, and then we don't know where the money went and so on. And whenever there's a chance, he shows his money to, make a presence. That's what he does. But it's not the first time that he, contacted Trump like that. I think that he was doing that in the first term as well, Trump's first term. So he probably will do what he says he will. I hope. So, yeah. Money laundering. Yeah. Let's see. When it comes to Israel, Trump is great at making things happen fast. Yeah. We will have to wait and see and keep trying to run other candidates. Gotta avoid the doom and gloom crowd. What crowd? The crowd that I'm talking about? I think the same goes to... Oh yeah, I read that. The laws are good, Yoko. The problem is our politicians are not enforcing it. Actually, does Japan have DAs like the USA? A DA can just say, no, you won't do anything here. DA, district attorney, I don't, I don't know legal system much to be honest with you. I don't know how it works. What is like a district, right? I wish my husband was here. He can explain things to me. Sorry, I'm not familiar with how things work because when I have troubles, when I'm in a trouble, I just call the police and talk to them, and yeah, that's it. And when if or call a lawyer and ask them for things. I don't know. But whenever there is something I want a change in like society, I usually just go talk to the national diet members or councilor members of like the local area. Doom and gloom, those who never see a positive. Black pill. Black pill? I only knew like a red pill and the other one. Was it blue? DA is like government attorney, sort of. They prosecute case for the government. Oh, I see. Oh, we do have. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that sort of stuff. I don't know. I will ask my husband. We can talk about it next year. I plan to visit Central Japan next year and Tokyo. Cool. Cool. Which season are you gonna come? Because really, you must avoid the summer now. And also rainy season like June and July. Yeah, June, July, August, I don't recommend coming here. But September, we usually have typhoons. So it's like, yeah, you should come around like the cherry blossom season and also in the fall. Winter is not that bad, but Yoko looks stunning as always, and it's only 21. Thank you. I'm aging though, like really quickly. I'm getting like wrinkles here. It is so. Oh, by the way, I'm using this filter on YouTube app. Like they make my skin look beautiful, so don't get tricked. We're not going to see the mysterious moving chair because I'm sitting on one. No, the very chair, the moving chair. Yes. This chair is obeying me today. Thank you so much for your super chat. Let's see, what else to talk about? Oh, Man, this year for Japanese people, it started with a big earthquake, and on the very first day of this year, and the second day there was a crash of a Coast Guard plane. Oh, is it Coast Guard? Yeah, I think. Yeah. Like there was a crash in our like Haneda airport, and then people died. They're still like processing. They're still checking what really happened and so on. I don't know why it takes so long, but yeah. あ、ありがとうございます。ロンバードデイリーさん。本日は大阪からこんにちは。こんにちは。そして良いお年をお迎えください。すごい。これからよろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします。わお。すごいね。 挨拶すごいですね。日本らしい表現。Some people, some, foreigners in Japan, like, learn our culture way better than our young people. So it's interesting. Yoko, what do Japanese people think of UFOs? We love UFOs. We love it, but at the same time, we know of fake videos too. So I don't know. But like Japanese people just culturally we like everything fun. Anything that we can romanticize on, we love it. Many people like history, for example, because we can romanticize, like how people were living and the potential scenario, and we are such a we like to imagine things so much. That's why even like hentai culture is rich here. People just imagine. We have too much imagination. So, but UFOs. Oh, Billy-san is here. Yoko-san, what is your favorite video game of all time? Oh, you guys, that's the famous Billy-san. Sorry, out of my excitement, I'm breaking my earphone. My favorite video game? I really liked Days Gone, but I couldn't go. I couldn't clear this one stage, and I couldn't get to the last towards like later in the story. I wanted to finish it. I should watch that. Like sometimes people post the movie part only on YouTube, and that's how I actually liked The Last of Us. I watched the whole like a game through video, but not the gaming part, but the movie part. And I kept watching like, oh, well, it was Joel, right? I love Joel, and he had to, he just left. Oh, it makes me sad. I could cry. And I wish that I could play. I like FPS though, shooting games. So I play Call of Duty Mobile, but I wish that I could play the real Call of Duty and also Apex. It's such a cool game, but I cannot use that controller thing. Yeah, maybe I need to buy a new one because the sensitivity seems off. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Last of Us was a wonderful game. Yeah. It was a thing, right? Like everybody loved it. Yeah. I was late to the game, and yeah. Like I think I watched that this year. Yeah. Alberta, thank you. I love the Pac-Man series. Pac-Man, really? I think I saw the movie though. Like there was a movie about Pac-Man and other games, right? I don't even remember what it was about. But I think I saw that. Pixel? Was it Pixel? Yeah. But anyway, I'm terrible at all of it. Which reminds me, I am so good at Tetris. I love Tetris. It's a different kind of game. But I love Tetris. And do you know Tetris effects? Like after playing Tetris, it's everything looks like Tetris. And if you see like these things, like you want to do this or something. Yeah. Oh, somebody's falling asleep. No. Are you guys night owls? I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule recently. They did Joel dirty in TIOU2. PlayStation and Nintendo are also famous in Japan. Yes. What is your most favorite PlayStation Nintendo game? I'm not so familiar. I'm not so familiar with games. What do I like? I like the atmosphere that I like is actually kind of dark, like apocalypse type of things, though. Yeah, very dark, like kind of spooky environment is something I actually dig, because it's so, like, I think I'm a fighter or warrior at heart. So I'm like, yeah, like I want to fight, kill zombies and so on. I really liked Left 4 Dead. It was a computer game, but the low quality was cool. I don't know, like, I'm not really good at games, but I want to play. And I don't know what kind of games are available for people like me. Have you watched the Netflix Last of Us? No, I don't think I should. I don't think so. I have a feeling that they are ruining it. Are they good? I've seen a short video though on YouTube. Some girl imitating the cricket, like that kind of sound. Favorite Miyazaki movie? 宅急便 Kiki Delivery. I don't know what it's called in English. My most favorite is Kiki. 魔女の宅急便. Wait, I saw that. Kiki's delivery service. Yes. I was still living in my older house back then when I watched that. Like I was really little. So that should be like, I was probably in kindergarten when I first watched it, like 5 or so. And I remember there was what you call that? Let me, wait for me. I'm, no, why? 英語 broom. There was one at my place. I was like, young Yoko was like, just and then like I wanted to become a witch, so I'm like, if I think about it enough, I can fly, right? So I would practice it like Kiki was doing, like just dash with a broom, right? And then yeah, I was doing that, and yeah. Also, I had a black cat though when I was about 11. It was a stray cat, but the cat had like a moon shape here, and also yeah, and I don't know, like I thought like, oh, maybe I'm a witch. And I was hanging out with that cat. My sister's favorite, she loved her Gigi doll. Yeah, Gigi's so cute. I wanted to become the girl that I liked Kiki, but at the same time I liked the girl that was living in the forest with a bunch of crows, the artist that felt like me. So yeah. お掃除ができましたか? No, I haven't done my deep cleaning. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Japanese tradition, but this season you have to deep clean the house to invite the deities for the next year so that you can have a good year. My place, so messy. I wanted to wipe the windows, I didn't, and the balcony is so dirty. I need to do something about it, but I don't know how. And we have like the whole, like we have a big balcony Actually, I don't know what to do. But I think I'll just stick to the regular cleaning at least to, yeah. But today the 29th. Today we are not supposed to do cleaning and so on because some bad number, it seems. So, no cleaning today. Yeah. I'm not sure if I feel up to forgiving people calling us nuts. It's just because support Trump. It makes me mad, and I kind of want cut off my Democrat friends for it. I don't know. Like, people are weird. Nazi. Some people call me right wing too. Whenever I'm called as right wing, I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I'm not even extreme, I'm such a realist. I have some hopes and dreams, but I differentiate that from what I insist when it comes to like as measurements and so on. So every day is a bad number if you ask me. Oh no. Oh, so did you see my post about astrology? Earlier, I talked about how this era is called the era of air, and I shared an article and so on. And people told me that in Christianity, you're not supposed to look into that. I didn't know, and it's so interesting. It could be because, I don't know, is it because of does it conflict with Jesus Christ, or is it because people feared back then, they were scared that their believers would believe other things? I don't know. Like, it was interesting to figure out, not figure out, to be told. So if Japanese people, by the way, we like girls especially, they like horoscope and whatever, what is called? Uranai. Fortune telling. Any fortune telling things, Japanese girls like it. And they're gonna ask you about your blood type too, because A, B, O, and RH minus, AB, and then also RH minus. They only have some categories, but people like to categorize you. So they're gonna ask what kind of type you are, and tendencies and so on. And in South Korea and in Japan, it's a thing, it's a hot thing to take the personality test of 16 personalities. Like four alphabets type. I was a debater when I did that before, but when I took it recently, I think last year or this year, I don't remember. But later I took it and it was a different result. But of course, like, you choose those answers. So it's not seen objectively. It's like rather what you want to be, but people like it. Yeah. I'm a Buddhist, so I have no idea. Oh, cool that you are Buddhist. In Chinese zodiac, I was born in the year of rooster. Oh, rooster, which is great because I've always liked chicken nuggets. That's like eating your allies. That's not cool. For me, I am a cow. I'm a cow. And when I was little, I used to tell myself, like, yeah, I'm a cow because I like milk. I didn't understand a thing of zodiac, and that's what I thought was about. Yeah, well, thank you, and Japan, for endorsing Trump. 100 billion. That man is Korean though, but thank you. God bless you all in Japan. This really helps a lot to defeat communist China. That's cool. Thank you. Yo, whatever it is, I am so happy to hear that bond between us. Because in a times like this, seriously, like Trump should get inaugurated like today. Did you see the picture that I reposted on X of like somebody drew this picture like a satire, and it was Obama, one person grinning, Trump, big smile grinning, right? And Biden, a bunch of people because he's a puppet. And that's what I feel like, you know. I'm not even American, but that's the impression of Biden administration. Like he's just not there. Like where's Biden, right? Like we didn't know where he was, and we like his mind too. Like we don't know where he was like mentally. Sometimes he would wander off from the stage often, and he was so bizarre, and it's so like it made us uncomfortable, right? Because I want to like we want to respect Biden and any leader that you pick, but yeah, such a strange time. You a monkey? Not sure I'm a fan of that. I don't know what kind of year that is. Dragon, this year is Dragon, by the way, and that's the year it said that there are a lot of changes. So there was even the fortune telling of animals actually, and when I do it, it was elephant. My husband is the same. Actually, like when we do all this like fortune telling and so on, like systematic one, we are the same exact type. It is so weird, but it kind of makes sense because we are like twins. But yeah, we are elephants, and what elephants mean is that we can flip, and when we flip, we are so scary. Yeah, you don't want to make us angry. But anyway, let's see. I wonder if Billy-san is doing okay. I saw him posting about hospital. Let's see. Anything else to talk about? Alberta, thank you. Don't let Biden make you uncomfortable. He's you know the thing. Come on, man. Yeah. he did a lot of he did a lot of that. I wish somebody made a compilation of those videos of him. You know, America is the try. And a lot of Kamala. Where's Kamala? The last time I saw her, she made a strange video. Yeah, it was strange. Actually, 2 videos I think that was probably filmed on the same day. Who cares? Yoko, please do not ask about her. She might show up. Oh no, we shouldn't jinx it. Kamala. Yeah. It was such a campaign, don't you think, that if she was as popular as, for example, Obama, then she will be still getting attention from the media and everything. Even the media doesn't care about her. I don't see her. She's still the vice president, and I don't see her at all. It is so weird. Thank you for your super chat. If you say, oh wait, I can't press hard for some reason. If you say Kamala 5 times, she'll appear behind you like Candyman. No, no. No, that's scary. Yeah. Oh no. I like American like sense of humor. It's so different from here. Like you guys know how to make fun of things or people. Sometimes I guess if you do it extremely, it can lead to racism. But you know, for the most part, you guys are just genuinely having fun and you do it in a good way. There are some Japanese workers in the US and they introduce how their colleagues are. And there's an account that often introduces like how Americans like talking to Americans on lunchtime and so on, and where the conversation goes, and it always ends with like a lot of funny jokes, and so he shares his experiences, and it's so entertaining. Heard it will be Hillary and Harris for 2028. What? Is it like, do they have to like pick the worst out of Democrats? Because I bet even inside the Democratic Party, there should be people that are good. Yeah. She was drunk in the video. I like the edit of her holding the an alcohol bin. I like Japanese business culture better than Koreans. Really? For personality tests, Koreans now ask for your MBTI. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I bookmarked something about South Korean and actually white people, I think. What was it? Let me see. Is this it? Speaking of H-1B visas, my wife and I visited Korea 2 years ago after Japan, and we noticed a lot of European Caucasian women in the cities. It seems the number of Europeans immigrating to South Korea for work has been increasing, he says. I haven't looked into it, but there was this post. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. What? Agent Dawn. I don't know this account well. Oh, the account is following me. Yeah. So, interesting. Yeah. But if that's true though, then we have to learn from South Korea. Because I think that Japanese people do care, like some people say we're racists. I don't know. But what we care about is the value, like common values. And with America and also European countries, we share a lot of common values, you know, that are like, that are underneath our social foundation. But yeah, that is because we based our foundation considering Western culture, because our people back then thought that that's the way to survive, right? Because Western nations were getting stronger and stronger, so we adjusted ourselves like that. And so as a result, even though we are the one that basically learned a lot from Western nations, as a result, we have common values, right? So we can we can have conversations with Americans or Europeans, but when we talk to, for example, like Southeast Asians or elsewhere, it can be different sometimes. Like even those who are oppressed by China, for example, like there were many things that I didn't know or didn't get. So I had to learn a lot about cultures and their social structure and so on. But they are working for freedom and democracy, so they're on the same side as us, and we can speak common sense. But common sense is not common in the world. So really, like international, like when you communicate internationally, it is so difficult because just knowing, like you have to know a lot about the countries. Russia used to promote dating Chinese men to their women. What? Russia used to promote dating Chinese men to their men. Chinese men to their women. Oh, like they didn't want to mix the ethnicity. Russia, historically, they just, you know, genocide after genocide of other ethnic people, right? People with other ethnicity. It's like China and Russia, like it's a history of genocide. Like of course, like in each country we have battles, right, inside for power struggle, but not like in Russia and China. It is the genocide is crazy. They made an ad for a dating service. What? Konnichiwa, Yoko. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How was your Christmas? How are you guys doing? Toyota makes a lot of money. Samsung makes even more. Yeah. I think the Japanese people are too serious, and I have this problem too, but if I don't follow the rules that I believe I have, then I feel guilty. You know, like it has to be this way, or we have to follow this path or something. Like very perfectionist, and also like it's so manual based, and it's like we are framing ourselves so much that we can't flexibly take opportunities and so on, unlike other countries. Yeah, it has a lot to do with our culture, I think. Sleepy? Are you sleepy? I'm sleepy too. I'm in the sleepy phase. Yoko, did you see those videos where Black American men dancing in a Japanese trains and surroundings? What do you think of it? Stupid people. Stupid people dancing in public, not thinking about other people. I mean, we have that type too. It's just that the percentage is very low compared to, outside, like in other countries. Yeah, we have our own stupid people, and because of them, systems change often. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the education problem, and also they're seeking validation basically. So that has a lot to do with their homes. They're not receiving love. Yeah. Let's see. Let me check something. Okay. It's 4 p.m., is it? Oh, it is. It is 4 p.m. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to keep you guys up this late. Oh, it's been over an hour, man. Should I go? give me super chat. Oh, thank you guys though for, you know, reposting or liking my posts on X, because it means a lot to me. Like I monetize X, and I began posting seriously. It doesn't mean I wasn't serious before, but like, you know, like as a, like it's a way to earn money. So I began to take it seriously after Trump won. And you guys are like sharing my posts and so on. So it is helping me financially too. It's still a small amount, you know, but like it does help me because I'm married. So like I don't have to, you know, pay for this rent. My husband is somehow creating, like earning some money. But I still have expenses, you know, like clinic fees and school loans and everything. So like I'm really thankful for helping me financially. Oh, Berta, I wonder how much you gave me this year. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Stay, do a 12-hour stream. Actually, it would be fun to do the New Year counting, like countdown to the New Year, but then I have to sleep. I want to visit my parents on the first day, so hopefully I go to bed early. Oh, Super Jack, guys, why are you so nice? Happy New Year, Solano Lunar. Happy New Year, thank you. よくの税金を払った配信ありがとう Thank you so much. Oh, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Oh, Nate too. Thank you. Yoko Tax. She's only 20. Hey, I'm younger now. And please stay. Oh. Yeah, I want to... maybe I should live stream my cleaning. That's like two birds, one stone. Yeah. Next year, I want to buy a new computer, like laptop, hopefully, more strong one. So if my financial cycle gets better, then I want to invest that to my like gears, like laptops and microphone and that sort of things. I'm going to need sleep before you start the New Year's countdown. Dang, I would have flown you in for the New Year party. Oh, I got to watch a movie Ring in Amazon Prime Video yesterday and I realized it was a remake of Japanese movie Ring. Do Japanese people really love horror movies so much? I think so. I think we like horror for some reason, and a lot of storytelling of like spooky, scary horror things in summer often because that gives us chills. And so in summer, if you talk about horror stories and you feel the chill, so we do that often in summer. And also there's this season in August from usually from August 13th to 15th where our ancestors come back to this realm and spend the time and then leave again. So that's what we do in the season. Obon, yes, Obon. To kill two birds with one stone という表現です。ですね。ありがとう。Cleaning stream, let's go. Can you move my chair for that? I'll do this and you guys have to push me. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'll be moving around in this chair. Man, do you guys know what to do with like static? Is it static? The electricity? I'm getting that a lot. I guess I am a dry person, but static electricity. It's so annoying and it's so tiring of like all electricity. Any Taizai. Such a direct translation. That's fun. Thank you for super chat. Japanese seem to like a psychological. Yes, it's psychological horror that we like. It's not Americans when they say horror. It's like butcher kind of, or zombies or that sort of scariness, visual things. But Japanese people, it's psychological. Yeah, it's the worst. Like what's gonna happen, kind of, or who's betraying, or yeah, what's the curse? Like scary. Yeah. And The Ring, by the way, it is such a, the original one is such an old movie that I remember trying to imitate that, you know, like I always had long hair, like even growing up, so I would do like this, and I never have bangs usually, so I would do this, and then I would play like a Ringo person. I used to do that when I was younger. So as school events, you have to, like, each class, you know, in Japan, classes don't move, teachers move. You know, in America, teachers has a room, and you guys, students, move across the classroom rooms, right? But here in Japan, we have a set of family, and then teachers visit us to give a lecture. But yeah, so each class in school have to do something together to entertain the whole school. So we have event like that in school. And my class, when I was in the 5th grade of elementary school, yeah, we did the ghost thing. I don't know what it's, ghost house. So I was the ring person with the hair like that. And so the kids were so scared. It was funny because I was so into it. Azerbaijan, thank you. Oh, 7 days. Oh yeah. In the 2000s, a lot of Japanese horror movies got American remakes. They didn't touch Audition though. Audition? What is Audition? Yeah, there was. I remember that time. Yeah. But see, what happens is that Japanese people would complain because our characters are made into some scary monster or something, although it is supposed to portray the characters' worries and like anger and that sort of things, you know. So Americans like zombies and monsters and that sort of stuff. Even like hero type, you know, like Hulk. Is it Hulk? The Green Man? What is that? What is that? It's like monster-ish. Like, I guess that Americans have a free mind to enjoy. But Japanese people are not like that. Yeah. USA. Maybe I will join your New Year stream, but it will still be 2024 in America. Yeah, that's the thing. So you'll be weird. Like, I'll be like, yeah. And then you guys are just like, yeah. The temperature, it will be different. The chair moves by itself. True. But not when my huge butt is on it. Get humidity up in your place. You could use static cling dryer sheets sometimes too. Cool. I want, yeah, like I'm so dry. Like my hair is dry. My skin is dry. This catches a lot of static too. Yeah, I do want, what you call, what is it called? Wait for me. Wait for me. I'm looking for a word. Humidifier. Englishman. Humidifier. Seriously, like sometimes when I look up for words in English, I'm like, what's gonna be like, oh, a difficult word? And it's like, yeah, of course. It sounds silly. You might like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh, Dracula. Draculas are scary. Kitty, kitty, kitty. That sounds scary. オーディションって何だろう Haunted House. Oh yes, Haunted House. 私たちはみんな永遠に泣きます。Don't cry. Don't cry. Read my super chat. Oh, this one. Did I read it? Thank you so much, guys. I want to use another service when I live stream so that I can live stream like on multi platforms. I think you can use Streamlabs OBS or somebody said what was it? Ecamm Live. I wonder if it's available on iPad, but let's see. Oh, super chat. ありがとうございます. I never got into Marvel DC stuff, just the toy stuff. 戦隊とかマニアックマニアックや。When I was little, I couldn't watch. I was so scared of バルタン星人。バルタン星人ってなんて言うんだ。そうそう、怖かったあれ。バルタン星人。Oh, you have Alien Baltan. Alien. This is a Ultraman, right? Alien Baltan. This was so scary to me, like every time I began hearing that sound, I remember hiding behind the couch. So the sound was so scary to me when I was little. Even rock music, like I'm a metalhead now, proud metalhead now, but when I was little, those sounds scared me. It's so interesting. I had to actually force myself to like rock music than metal music. At first, the sounds were so scary that I couldn't, I was rejecting it. But I was such a tomboy that I felt like I need to listen to rock music, right? So I opened up and I'm like, Yoko, you're okay? And I'm like, listen, and okay, now I understand the music now, you know? Get the original OBS, Streamlab OBS sucks. But I'm live streaming on iPad. Do they have original one too? Wouldn't it be so complicating on iPad? Yoko won't leave if we keep paying the Yoko tax. Exactly. I like money. But it's one of those things like you hear in like self-development or even like spiritual videos too, like law of attraction and so on. It is true that you have to, you know, you have to like the money, and you cannot feel guilty about money, you know. And if you give, then you will get in return. Yeah. Yoko-san, do you know kikaida? Hawaii's favorite superhero of all time. Jiro would change into Kikaida. What? I don't think I know. Kikaida? Kikaida. Kikaida! 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 Jinzo ningen Kikaida! Kikaida! This is sorry. The pun, man, the pun. I'm sorry. I love pun. I love puns so much that I'm crying. I'm seriously crying. Sorry. Sorry guys, I'm crying. I'm crying. 機械だね。機械 in Japanese is machine, and da is like this. Just, you know. Is it that one? I don't think so. It's a Hawaii, right? Is it the one? Superhero of all time. Maybe this is it. I don't know. My husband is eating something in front of me. Are you gonna give me? Take a wild guess what my husband is eating right now. Yoko tariff. It's not just tax, just it's tariff now. Yeah, tariff with my husband, I guess. Thank you so much. My husband is give me. No, 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 no. I don't need this one. Take a wild guess what this is. What's gonna be? What's gonna be? Oh, what's gonna be? Oh, what's gonna be? Ta-da! みたらし団子。Huh? KFC. No KFC. It's a dango. Dango, dango. I need to eat this. Am I able to eat this successfully on a live stream? It looks like a rubber. Yoko, audit? What is audit? Like hearing? Audit. Interesting. Thank you. This is what you got, just rice-based dango. Dango. Dumpling? This is not a dumpling. Is it? Oh, I thought this was based on rice. No. Is it flour? What? Oh, I didn't know. That's true. Not true. I got confused with rice cake. No, this is based on just flour. Yeah. みたらし団子 is glazed rice dumpling. See, rice, it says rice. Skewered sweet dumplings. Just sweet stuff. I don't know how to translate. Yeah, onigiri. I love onigiri. How rude. How rude is the full House, right? How rude. I love the actress. But didn't she have like an addiction problem? I've never seen Yoko laugh so hard. Because the pun is so silly. You get cooler and cooler with the age. I'm happy to know you are a metalhead. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah. I also make my own music though. Yeah. I recently came across a little genre called Maidcore on YouTube that I've been listening to quite a bit. What is that? Maid? As in maid? Or maid? Oh, you gotta sleep? Okay, can't wait for all the Yoko taxes and tariff to run down. I'm stuck here because I love money. I'm sorry. Can I have one more? Mm. Mm, mm. Mm. Good night, John. Happy New Year. Have Happy New Year. See you next year. I bet Yoko likes classical music. I do. In fact, my parents bought like a series of cassette. It's a cassette because it was in the 80s. I was born in 1985, so yeah, cassette. And when I was around, like before or during kindergarten, I have a lot of memories, by the way. I was dancing to classical music, and now come to think of it, I don't know why my parents didn't make me a dancer. I was singing too. I don't know why they didn't let me take singing lessons because I would do so well, right? But I did take piano lesson though, starting at 5. Wow, your English is pretty good. You must be practicing a lot. I do. I've been studying English every single day since I was 15, and I'm almost 40. So that's a lot of time. So, such a long time. Still, I struggle with grammar. Japanese language doesn't have a or the. We kind of do, but not really, grammatically. So that's confusing. And also, like, natural expressions are difficult, especially in writings. Made part is just a meme. All artists use made avatars. It's just a type of metal, I guess. That's interesting. Huh. I will be in bed unless Yoko flies in. The 19s and 2000s was the best time to be a kid. I know. I don't think that it was because we were kids. You know, it was just that time was so golden, don't you think? Like we had a lot of hopes and a lot of things to entertain us too. And fashion was kind of cool too. Everybody was badass. Now people are so, their fashion is conservative, very like, just like this, like covering our bodies and hiding at home. And our dances are like this, and people don't even move their whole body anymore. Yeah. And the music sucks today because it's all like, you don't have to be talented anymore because you can auto-tune And also, as for the music, it's automated and you just have to press the button instead of playing things anymore. Yeah. But I want to get back to making music now. As I said before, I think I worked on a project and it will be revealed in January. So wait for it. At the same time, I want to make songs now too, because it reminded me working on that project made me realize that music is actually easy for me. So, and I like the real music, when I back when I was actively making music, people like my foreign friends would tell me that my music sounds like Final Fantasy music. It's probably because I'm Japanese, right? But yeah. So I saw the potential in me, with the compliments like that. Did your parents encourage you to study a STEM field? What is that? STEM. Man, it's so interesting that I think I know a lot of things, but I don't know things. Oh, is it? Mm, Nickel. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Oh, no. My family is not good at that. Yeah. I liked, what you call, I kind of liked the chemistry class. I liked chemistry a little bit at the beginning of high school. And also, I did like mathematics too. Like this teacher in high school was good, but then like I had mental problems, adolescent time, and then I stopped focusing in school. So then I stopped learning. But I think I'm smart enough to understand if I have good teachers. I am interested in those. Yeah. But no, I think my parents wanted to, I don't know, my mom, when I was little, my mom wanted me to become an athlete because she was good at, gymnastics type of things. I was too. I have a good, I have big muscles, so yeah. But somehow I learned piano and I was forced to go for swimming class as well, but I quit only after a short while because it was hard for me. And what else? Some gymnastics too. I had that when I was in kindergarten, but I didn't like it. So, like, I don't like it when people force me to do the things that I have a hard time with, like breathing and so on. But I did take kendo. So I did kendo because I'm feisty. So that was good. But that's about it. A lot of my friends, though, they took writing classes, like, shodo, with the Japanese traditional, it's like horse hair or something. I don't know what it's made of, but the brush and Japanese traditional writing. My friends were taking classes of that, but Yasuhiro Nakasone was prime minister when Yoko was born. That's crazy. Was he great, Yoko? He was close to Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. 中曽根が靖国の問題だっけ？うん。中曽根は良かったの？My husband, according to my political mentor, my husband, he says that Nakasone had good and bad things, aspects. Modern music sucks. They all sound the same. Exactly, because they are made the same with the same instruments called technology, computer. Yep. Kendo, I used to want to learn Kenjutsu. Maybe I will I still will one day. Cool. I should have learned Aikido. Aikido is good because you don't actually need to physically, you don't need to be physically strong, I guess, because you use the force of your opponent. So that's good for protecting yourself, especially your women. Like you want to protect yourself from attacks. So, yeah. Okay. Isn't it very late over where you are, guys? I'm sorry this is so late. But I am so thankful for all your comments and super chat. And if there's no more super chat, I have to end this stream. I'm calculating the time. I thought I would stop by before going to sleep. Oh, thank you. That is nice of you. Yeah, yep. What else? I feel like I missed a lot of comments earlier, like way earlier. What? Yeah. Huh? Ooh, super chat, thank you. A super chat to keep the stream going. Everyone should thank Bird Up. Cool. 11:30 p.m. in California. No, that's not bad. 12:24 in Phoenix. Is it Arizona? No, Phoenix. I'm not good with geography. I wish I had like a postal. What is it called? Like a post office box. I don't know what it's called. If I could have that, then like I would ask you to send me stuff there because I want a map, American map. Yoko will stay. Thank you. Well, I have to stay, I guess. Thank you. P.O. Box. Yes, P.O. Box. P.O. Box. I want P.O. Box, but it costs money. So I need to make sure that my standard of my income becomes a little more like gets boosted so that I can start paying for things to make my live streaming and all this, what I do, better. I need an income. But you guys are really helping me, so thank you so much. East Coast US 225. Really late. Thank you for hanging out with me. Arizona, yes. I feel like that's where this psychic woman is. What was her name? I remember her face, but Arisa. Huh? What was her name? The psychic woman. There was a TV show. I forget. No. It was a psychic woman cooperating with the police. You're killing me on the inside. This is not good for me. That kind of sounds like a lyric. You're killing me on the inside. This is not good for me. Man, I want to make a song. Call me for your free reading. Is it a lyric? What? I should retweet my own self to... Let's see. I have to write, I'm still live streaming. I'm still live streaming. Yes, I just posted because I want people to come. Hide is saying to putting up with Yoko. I know, I know. よかったね。成人だったよ。ご主人様。
何が
ヒデがね、セイントだって。セイント。My husband is like, oh, wonderful. he, he said, you understand well. my husband is a funny guy. I know that you guys would like him, but he doesn't speak fluent English, so he can understand what I'm saying and so on, but no. I wonder how I can improve his pronunciation. Maybe I can ask AI to train him. Yeah. Let's see. But it's so weird because I'm talking to a screen in a living room, in our living room. So when you see objectively, it's weird and it's not even my own language. So watch Sesame Street. Is it helpful? Like I know Sesame Street. I like Cookie Monster. Is it Sesame Street? Cookie Monster. I like Cookie Monster. It's so cute. I like that sort of dolls, you know, with a very widely open mouth. It's so cute. Yes, yes. セサミストリートを見なさいって英語を上達させたいなら。そういいのって言ったら、うんって、うんってみんな言ってる。うん。Why? My husband asks why. My friend from Shizuoka is in love with Elmo. Really? Because they're so cute. Elmo is the red guy, right? Yip yip little aliens are the best. Yip yip yip. Are they monsters like that? I'm dying to lack of sleep. Oh no! そこのさ、宮崎なんちゃらのさ、そのうさちゃんの横にあるの、右に。取って。これ？うん。神宮。チャラー！I had a dream about this, by the way. I don't know why it just randomly remembered, but this is so cool because this is a suzu, like a, yeah. It's pink and it has kiku no gomon. What you call? Like the emperor family. これ格子のやつと同じだよね。だって宮崎神宮は神武天皇祀ってんだから。神武天皇。The first emperor is there, is enshrined in Miyazaki Jingu, Miyazaki Prefecture, in Miyazaki Prefecture. And so this is the theme of the emperor family. And I had a dream about this. Like I had to flip around something in the dream. So I'm just showing you because maybe I'm supposed to do this for you. I don't know why I had a dream about this. It's a good sound, right? I used to have this with my, on my backpack when I was, it's not a backpack, it's a randoseru. You know, the red or black, mostly red or black thing, that bag that we use for elementary school. Yeah. Hello from Chiba. Wow. Hello. I wish you a happy new year 2025. Thank you. Oh, Elmo is red. Yes. Yes. My wife also likes Cookie Monster. Is it American propaganda? セサミストリートだと英語の発音はすごく遅い。ああ、子供たちも切り返しやすい。ご主人さんにお伝えください。英語の発音が遅いんだって、スピードが。いいんじゃないですか。すぐネガティブに捉える。Thank you for sharing. Thank you. How are you? Do you believe in karma? Yes, I do. I do. But man, I want to write about it for on X. Did I? Oh, I think I did already. But yeah, I did. I do believe in karma, but and you know what goes around comes back. You know, and it makes sense scientifically too. But in addition to that, recently I'm realizing that when I speak negatively about others, for example, or wishing like bad things for others, then their ancestors are watching over them as well. So they are watching me too, right? They're watching out for their offspring. So that includes me. Like I could be their outer enemy or something. So I'm watched by them as well. So I shouldn't say bad things about other people because I'm already always seen. The sense of seen is very important in Japanese culture because we have that sense. The sun is watching us. Our ancestors are watching us. Our deities are watching us. Watching us could be a good thing, but it could be, it could be scary. Because you can't do bad things because they are watching. And so when you do something bad and they're watching, so then they will navigate things, drive you to where you deserve. That sort of things. Oh, you're gonna go? Thank you for tuning in, Mesasone. Thank you so much always. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this year. I hope you have a good, sweet dream and a wonderful new year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The tears, I'm leaving the stream for sleep. You did this to me. I know. I came too late. It's interesting what the Lotus Sutra basically teaches us that all things are connected. So you can't really harm someone else without actually harming yourself. Yeah, I see that too. In Japanese way of thinking, it's just a mirror. Like when we pray at shrines or kamidana at home, what we have in front of us is a mirror. So, and in our way of thinking, it's like we are reflecting each other. So what you see you see bad things in others, but that's because you are focused on yourself. You are annoyed at yourself, but the person, you see the same thing in others, and then you are annoyed by that person. So yeah, I don't know about the connected part yet. Like I sense it, but I don't know if my culture reflects it. Yeah. Isn't it weird that, for example, what happens often in Japanese grocery store is that, oh, super chat, thank you, not so fast, you see. I was almost ending. But yeah, what happens in Japanese grocery stores is that, when you are shopping with a basket, taking all the things in your basket, and you are ready to, go to the cashier. And 5 minutes ago, for example, it was vacant, there was no line. But when you go there, there's already a line, and there are more people come to line up, and then the staff, the cashier people are in a panicking mode, like, more people. And then they call with a microphone, like, we need more staff, right? They do that. So it's like a wave of people, like they come together because one is buying, others come together, and then released. And then somebody buys again, we rush again and then leave. And it happens all the time in grocery stores. So things like that make me, makes me think like, oh, maybe we're connected, or at least like we're influencing each other with energy. So yeah, that's so interesting. I like, do you guys know of, what's his name? Joe Dispenza. I like Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He is so cool. I like that he tries to, go around it scientifically to explain scientifically. It's really important because it's no woo-woo. It's backed up by science. So I hope that things like that become more, more of a thing. Everywhere you go, that happens. Does it happen in America or elsewhere too? Like in your country, does it happen too? The grocery stores in LA were like that. Really? See, like we're all humans, and it's that is interesting. Why is that? Like according to Joe Dispenza, like we have like energy, like a heart, like brainwave and heart, and it's like I think we are emitting like, I don't know, like a certain distance of that energy field, right? So yeah. And as I grow older, and also I sometimes meditate too, so like I know how to calm down my mind and so on. And in the past few years, my reading, psychological reading, has gotten better. And especially like with my husband, it's probably due to getting used to his pattern, like thought patterns and so on too. But like we have like telepathy now sometimes. So like he says what I was about to say, or the vice versa and so on. And when I'm thinking about something, I'm actually reading what he was thinking in his head, and that happens often. And it's enjoyable, but it's kind of scary. Yeah, because I don't know how it works. Radiation. I've had to work those lines that appear and disappear. Great minds think alike. Yeah, it's probably the vibration of like similar vibration, just getting attached to each other. Did you do New Year's cleaning? Not yet. That's a good reminder. I need to do that. I mean, like today in our area, this is the last day of this year to take the trash. So I have to make sure that I can wipe wherever and then throw the papers away. So, a lot of things to do. But anyway, I'm gonna have this last one. And then in the meantime, if I don't have super chat, I'm gonna go. Because you guys need to sleep too. The last one is hard to eat. I'm so wild. I can't show my eating face on camera. I can. Wait for me. Japanese people often eat with their mouth open. No, what I mean. No, eating and then speak. Japanese people often eat and while the food is in the mouth still, we speak. But I know you guys are Americans, so I'm not gonna do that. Americans or from other countries. So, clean. Thank you for super chat. Clean the stream when now. Now I have to do it. I need to clean the kitchen, and yeah. In Japan, we have a little sponge that has a bit of some kind of detergent, I think, but it's dry and it's just a sponge cut into pieces, and you can get them at like a dollar shop, like 100 yen shop. But yeah, I use one of those, just scratch everything and then, throw them away. So that's very useful. Like in recent years, we have more and more like convenient things that we can clean with, and just regularly, like we have more products. Daiso, yes. Daiso is the best, but a lot of stuff are made in China, so we need to relocate the factories. 100円ショップ yes. Yes, yes, yes. You guys just spring clean, right? Eh? My husband is leaving. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Outside.
This happens every time when I ask my husband, where are you going? He's like, outside. But outside is like everywhere else but here. It's too vast. I have a bag of yen from my last trip. Really? Want to give me? I try to buy as much from Rakuten Ichiba as I can and look for the stuff made in Japan. Oh, that's good. I should make a Rakuten account. I don't have one, but there are a lot of stores, including grocery stores, where they ask you for Rakuten card or app. We go to that sort of places often, so we should have the points. In Japan, for those who don't know, we have a lot of like point cards of each store, and sometimes it's partnered, so other services can, you can use other services and get points. So usually it's just points, that you can earn when you purchase something at the store or even online, and then so with the points can be converted into something else like money or discount or goods or whatever. So yeah, and lately we see this new technology thing where they collect data of registered users, and you walk around, and according to the steps that you take, you get points. It's crazy, but I guess that they are collecting the data as like a consumer database, like how consumers go to this place, like one place to another type of things, and it's a mass data, so they are doing that. But I'm like, I don't feel safe with that sort of stuff, so I don't do that though. Yeah. Waiting for the PO box. Yeah. You should make one and then GM me because I have some stuff. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, PO box and Amazon wish list is something I should make next year. Cause yeah, Like sometimes, like especially it's a Japanese side of me that I feel like I shouldn't rely on others, you know. And Japanese culture, they shame you for, like, there are like gamers and so on that have a wish list on Amazon, and they attach the link, like it's a public, and they attach the link to their X profile and so on. And there are some people that shame them, saying that they are, what is that word? Do you guys have that word? I need to no, not that one. Wait for me, wait for me. Beggar. Again, English. Oh my god, beggar. They're begging to, give them money or goods and so on. It doesn't look good. So, in Japanese culture, so like they will shame you. But I like money and I like receiving things. So, yeah. I should shut it up. I piled up a ton of points thanks to Rakuten. I'll eat the mobile Ichiba card bank. What? That's crazy. You are able to buy a new bass guitar with your points. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, begging. Yeah, beggar. Wishlist is too passive to be begging. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I don't know. The Japanese people are weird. Yeah. Anyway, I think my husband wants to go for a walk, and I should probably join him, right? And everyone is going to sleep now anyway, too. So, are you gonna go along? Oh, my husband is running away. I'm a sad panda. Do you remember the expression sad panda? Oh, he went without me. Walking street. I wish my place was so like clean and what you call like not messy. And yeah, then I could do that. Still, in privacy would be dangerous though. But yeah, he will walk alone. You guys will get to have me tonight, maybe. He's probably just standing outside the door waiting. He would. He would do that. He came back. So I joined him. I must wake up this time. Really? Oh yeah, spotless and just. Bye bye, husband. Another yoga. No! Oh no! Can I eat my husband's chocolate? I have it here. Because my mom gave us each. How cute is this? It's a Japanese thing. Japanese people do this. Like you do it with scissors, I think. But this one is probably made in factories. But inside is, I already had one. This is my husband's chocolate. But I think it was like Switzerland chocolate. Tempting. Yep. Don't let us hold you captive. It's easier to work when no one bothers you and there's no traffic. So true. If you eat his chocolate, you will have to walk with him for sure. Yeah. Excessive calorie. I had a miso soup last night, like at 9 or so, because I was extra hungry after dinner. And then I had a gigantic yakisoba, like a cup noodle thing, like a UFO. I had noodles. Yeah. Have you been going for 2 hours already? Yeah. What the hell? Why? 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 It's the last stream though. So I guess I didn't intend it like this, but it is just happening. I can keep talking. I'm hearing noises. My husband is still there. What else to talk about? All the streams have been 3 hours tonight. What kind of questions does this stream answer? Usually politics, but whatever, it's fine. Usually politics, and I'm serious, but today is the last time this year, so we are going casual. Yeah, history too. If I can answer, like I'm not an expert in history, so I'm only familiar with what Japanese conservative circle talk about. We can talk about Otani. His wife is pregnant. Japanese baby. I'm so excited about their baby. That's cool. I don't usually care about celebrities having kids and so on. I'm like, why do you have to inform the public about their families? But yeah. Yeah, that was fast. Yeah. I mean, they're young. They're young, and I bet the families are good. Yeah. Yoko, it is your destiny to stay here with us forever. Oh, forever? What is the worst movie you saw this year? This year? This year. I don't know. Every movie was fun, but there was an okay movie. Which it was okay, but it was like, it was no, like the way that they filmed it wasn't good. I don't even remember what it's called. Maybe Checkup or wait. It was about it was on Netflix. It was the top 3, one of the the third place, in Japanese Netflix, and it was about this guy working at a airport, and like he was a security guy. I don't know what it's called. Maybe check. I don't know what it's called. Was it security or? No. What was that? I don't remember. It's not security. Like it was one of like Christmas motif thing, but it didn't even have Christmas vibe. Some people want to stay in the spotlight. I didn't experience the Japanese movie theater. Oh, you didn't? One of my favorite things about Japanese media is that it is incredibly rare to read about celebrities, dating, marriage, etc. Really? If both were already famous, that's one thing, but usually it's kept private. I think that our weekly magazines and so on have a lot of coverage about like the dark side of the celebrity world, and they often talk about who got married and who got divorced and who's cheating and that sort of things. And that, I'm like, every time I'm like, first of all, who are you? because I don't watch Japanese TV much. Like I kind of do, but not in the way that people do. So yeah, gossip type. Yeah. You don't see their husband, wives' faces or kids in the newspaper, etc. Oh, true. Their privacy is kept. Yes. Somehow my husband is still here. He just washed the rice. Yeah. If he, I guess he was waiting for me. You guys, I need to go. That was his way of waiting. Yeah. We should go take a walk. It's still a little light outside, so gotta go, guys. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I was waiting the whole time. That sounds so sad. Thank you so much, though, for hanging out with me this year and this long live stream. Yeah, we watched a lot of things happen this year, but the best thing was that Trump won. You guys picked him, and I'm so excited about next year. Of course, there will be consequences, including the negative ones towards my country. But what matters the most is that we fight China, and also America becomes great again, so that it gives the positive consequences to the world. Yes. So if you miss me, I'm always on X, okay? So yeah, yeah, I like the AI picture you posted of yourself holding fire. Oh yeah, like this, right? We'll share how you did it. Oh, I just generated like an Asian female holding fire in palms and so on. Like I described the scene, and then I swapped the face with my picture using one of the AI like face swapper websites that you can find, like face swap AI. If you Google like that, there are hits, and I can't say they are safe. I don't know, but it's the risk that you have to take. So like they choose the one that doesn't store the images and so on. Usually they disappear. Oh, super chat, thank you. He can wait for another hour. No, we gotta go. Thank you though so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. The positive one is that America is still America. True. Always nice to hang out with you. Go, thank you. Now you need to run Akia Abe for BIM. Oh yeah. I don't know. She's too nice for politics, though. She's such a loving, like I don't know, like a goddess type of vibe. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, thank you for seriously. ありがとうございました. Thank you. Let's catch up next week. Next week? Maybe on the 5th. Yeah, oh no, it was a great year. In the end, I think everything is gonna go back to normal and be great. So I'm excited for you Americans, especially. And yeah, we will talk more next year, okay? Thank you so much for coming to these streams every weekend. I really appreciate it. I don't think that I could have done it without you. So thank you. And thank you so much for your super chat too. I really appreciate it. So thank you. Okay. Oh, this is the last time. See you next year, guys. Thank you. Yes. じゃあまたね。Happy New Year.